This week we're in Manila. In this video I want to share with you guys 3 things that I learned to love living in the Philippines now for 6 months. Can't believe it's been 6 months. I also want to share 3 things that are less than favorable. I don't want to say I hate them, but 3 things I wish we could change about the Philippines. So thanks for joining us, guys. It's a beautiful day at BGC. So one thing that I love about living in Manila is the progression. I mean, being partially Filipino throughout the years and throughout my life, I've made trips to the Philippines, and seeing the progress of the city over the last few decades is just astounding. And I would say the last 10 to 15 years, you see just exponential growth, and it's great to see. Every single one of your favorite chain restaurants is here, from Starbucks to Texas Roadhouse and Ruth's Chris. So you won't miss too much when it comes to your favorite dining experiences here in BGC. They got everything. So coming from the US, one thing that we're well aware of is kind of like the wealth gap, right, between the rich and the poor. One thing that I wish we could change, especially in the Philippines, is the disparity between the haves and have-nots, because I mean, living here in BGC is very nice, but just 2 blocks that way you will dive off a cliff of disparity, and that's definitely one thing I wish we could change about the Philippines. The only way to do that would be to clean up its act, and I know it's possible because countries like Thailand and Japan and obviously Singapore, these are countries that are progressive, but they are able to pull up the overall population with it. I wish the Philippines could figure out how to do that. Another thing that I absolutely love about being here, especially in these times of high inflation, is the price of food. We knew that it would be much cheaper. It's nice that your money goes further. So food is awesome when you pay less for it. But one thing that I kind of dislike is food doesn't exactly taste the same. What I mean is, they'll try to have a certain type of cuisine, let's say Mexican food, but the Mexican food is a little bit off, or you have Italian pasta and the pasta is just a little bit off. The hot dogs, you can't get a good hot dog. It's just all the food is just a little bit off. While it is cheaper and it's great, not breaking the bank, going out to eat, the food not being exactly the same or the right flavors is kind of, it's different. Wish we could change that. So I'll give you an example. We can go to have Din Tai Fung, nice dinner with full bellies, all for about $40. That same exact restaurant in California for a party of 5, there's no way you're paying less than $100. One thing that I think I knew coming in, and everyone here in the Philippines hates, is the infrastructure, namely traffic, and just getting anywhere in Manila is just a nightmare, especially any time from like 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. It is gridlock pretty much anywhere you go. I quite honestly, you don't drive faster than about 30 miles an hour anytime you're driving anywhere in central Manila. So it's just because of the sheer traffic. So that's definitely one thing that is hindering the progress. People can't get around. It's quite often that people spend 1 hour or more a day commuting one way to work every single day. So imagine how draining that is to have to do that. Yeah, and the public transportation, I mean, there is really no public bus here. They rely on tricycles and jeepneys. Relatively speaking, public transportation funded by, you know, the government or the city is sparse compared to other big cities. But one thing for sure that I can appreciate, what I learn, and most importantly, what I hope my children can take away from this trip is the Filipino spirit. The Filipino spirit is such that whether you have a lot or a little, you make the best of what you got and you try your hardest to be happy. You'll see some of the worst kind of living conditions you can see in different parts of Manila. And what's amazing is people can still be happy, still be content, still smile. And that's something that I know a lot of people that make good money end up depressed. So that's hopefully something I think invaluable that we can take from this trip is the Filipino spirit. And just like that, 6 months overseas is a wrap. Man, 26 weeks, practically 6 months, just in a flash. We've learned so much, we've seen so much, and we're grateful to still be on the trip. Grateful that you guys tag along, and next week is a big week. We have our anniversary on Monday, and then we're taking our next trip at the end of next week. So thanks for joining us, guys. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, because we're here to remind you, collect moments, not things. Take care.